What's going on, guys? This is your boy Astrum Sensei and welcome back to another 3D platformer in Unreal Engine 4 video. In today's video we are going to be making a crouch mechanic as well as a sliding or dodging that works kinda like the one in Crash Bandicoot. When you press the crouch button while moving, you dodge or slide, and if you press it while you are not moving, then you only crouch. And also, if you keep pressing the dodge button after you've slided or dodged, then the character will move on and will keep crouching until you let go of the button. So yeah, we are gonna do that in today's video. But before we get started, I wanted to special thank my precious patrons, and I wanted to ask you guys to like the video and subscribe if you are new to my channel. And yeah, let us get started by downloading the crouch animations that we are gonna need. So the first one I'm gonna need is the normal crouch idle animation, and I'm gonna download it without skin. I'm only gonna need two for this, the crouch idle and the crouch walk forward. The others I'm not gonna need them because this game has no lock on, so it's gonna be much easier to work with. So I'm just gonna type in crouch walk. Here we go, crouch walk forward. Great. I'm gonna download it without skin. Now I'm gonna import it into the engine. So I'm gonna open my folder, which is called Chibi Character, and I'm just gonna move them there. So just do it like this. And yeah, now I'm just gonna go into the characters folder, Chibi Boy Animations, and just import them here. So just drag them and drop them. The skeleton is the Animate Chibi Boy base. And we're gonna import, of course, both. I forgot to press both. And there you go, we have the crouch thing, or the crouch animations. Now what we are gonna need to do is we need to go to the project settings and define an input for the crouching or the dodging. So I'm gonna go to input here and add an action mapping. I'm just gonna name it crouch, to be honest. I'm not gonna name it dodging. The button is gonna be left control or left control, whatever. And there we go, we have it. Now we are gonna go to the character blueprint and we are just gonna set up a basic crouching first, and then we are gonna add the dodging or sliding to it. So over here we have the jump. We are just gonna create under it, just type in crouch, and we should get the input we just created. So just input crouch. If it's pressed, then we crouch, and if it's released, then we uncrouch. There you go. Now what we are going to do next is we are going to set up the animations. So if you go to the capsule component now and make it visible in game, so just tick off hidden in game. And if you give it a try, you should see that if you hold the control button, oh, it doesn't work. Okay, great. Just go to the character movement, and I think we need to enable crouching first. So just type in crouch in the search, and there should be can crouch. You just tick it on, and can walk off ledges when crouched. Yeah, we are gonna need this. We also need to set up a max walk speed when crouched, which is gonna be 250, I think. I'm not sure what the normal walking speed is. I think it's 300. Let us see. Max walk speed 600. Yeah, we are just gonna keep it at 300. So just put it back to normal like this. And if we press play and hold left control, you can see that we are now walking slower, as well as we are half the size. And when we let go, it just goes back to normal. We uncrouch and everything's back to normal. So yeah, that's cool. Now that we have that set up, we only need to work on the animations side of things for now. So I'm just gonna go back to the character animation blueprint, and I think I'm just gonna move it to the blueprints folder. I think it's much easier to work it like that. So I'm just gonna go back there, and over here, I'm just gonna open it. Now we are gonna need to blend things based on a boolean. So if it's true, if crouching is true, then we are gonna play the crouch animation instead of this stuff. So from this default state machine, I'm just gonna drag out and type in blend poses by Boolean and just place it like this. The active value is going to be a brand new variable, which is going to be called crouched with a question mark. And the true pose is going to be not the default, which is like the walking and running and jumping and running. No, we don't want this to be the default. We want this to be a false because we are asking it, is it crouched? And if it is, then we play the crouch animation. So we are going to need a blend space for the crouching. So yeah, we have here animations. We have the Chibi Boy idle run animation. I'm just gonna duplicate it and call it Chibi Boy crouch. Yeah, that's the blend space. I forgot, sorry. Yeah, we are gonna need a brand new blend space. I'm very sorry for the mix-up. Yeah, we have it like this. We are idle, then we walk, and then we run. Okay, so first we are gonna change the idle. We need the crouch idle here. As you can see, it plays it. But we are gonna replace the walking part. Oh, we don't have a walk part? I see. Okay, no problem. The maximum, yeah, we're gonna change that actually. I'm gonna make it 300. Yeah, like this. And the animation, instead of running, we are gonna just play the crouch walk forward. So when we are running, moving at a speed of 300, this is the animation that plays if we are crouching. So we just gonna, yeah, we're not gonna make a state machine here. We're just gonna put the blend space as it is for now. So I'm not sure. I think we're gonna need a state machine for the sliding. Let me see. Yeah, we're gonna make a state machine. We're gonna make it a little different from the RPG series. So just type in new state machine. Yeah, I think it should be here. No, it's not here. Yeah, just type in new state machine, add new state machine. We are gonna call it crouch slash slide state machine and connect it to the true pose. And over here, we are gonna go in here and we are gonna set things up. So we have the crouch animation. Yeah, we're gonna make a new state. We're just gonna call it crouch walk. There you go. And if we go inside of here, we're just gonna put this blend space here, and there you go. I think it should work now. No, it shouldn't. Okay. No, it's not gonna work. We still need to verify that the we still need to verify the boolean. So to do that, we are gonna make a, oh yeah, we already did it. So just place it here. If crouched is true, then we do the crouch, we play the crouch state machine, and if it's false, we play the default state machine, which is the walking and jumping. Now we are gonna compile, but we still didn't tell it to be true if this is happening. So the way we are gonna do it is we are gonna go back to our character blueprint, and we are gonna make a new variable there to tell it that it is crouched. So now what we are gonna do is we are gonna go to the event graph here and delete this part. I don't think we're gonna need it. Cast to BP base. The object is the, let's try it like this for now. Yeah, it works. Okay. Now we are gonna get crouching. So just type in get crouching. There we go. And then we are gonna set this one. No, not get. We're gonna set this one to be crouching. And this one is gonna be like this. And of course, the rest continues. So if we compile and give it a try, I really hope it works. Yeah, it does. Okay, perfect. So as you can see, the crouching animation now works as well as the blend space. It's perfect, as you can see. But the problem is when you let go and crouch, you can see that there's no blending. So the way to fix that is very easy. Over here we have true blend time and false blend time. I'm gonna make it 0.5 instead of 0.1, and we'll give it a try and see if it works. So if you try it out now, you can see that it works better, but 0.5 is way too much, so 0.3 might be good. Let's just try it again and see if it works. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, I think that's also too much, so I'm gonna make it 0.2. And now you can try it again. Yeah, this is the perfect one. So as you can see, it works perfectly. But the problem is that this sphere is our collision, so if there's something over the player, the head is gonna be in the object. So the way to fix that is simply to go to the capsule component here, and you have capsule, no, not here. In the character movement, there should be a crouch half height. So if you go here, you can see crouched half height. I'm gonna make it 80 instead of 40. So let's make it 80 and give it a try. So compile and play, and yeah, 80 is way too much. So 60, I guess, then play. Yeah, 60 is perfect. As you can see, it touches the head perfectly, and he doesn't fit in stuff under stuff that are this big. Now that we've finished the crouching, we are gonna try and do the dodging. So I'm gonna go back to mixamo.com. We are now gonna search for the dodging animation that we need. I'm gonna use also the same one from the RPG series because it's the only one. I would have preferred if I had sliding animation, just like Crash, because, you know, I'm very much trying to clone Crash Bandicoot, but it's not working out this way, and it's fine, I guess. So over here, I'm just gonna type in dodge. There is a slide animation, but the problem is that that animation has no in place option, and it requires the project being locomotion, and I don't want that. So I'm just gonna go with this normal dodging animation. Actually, before we download it, I'm gonna trim from the end so that it stops at him being crouched. Yeah, that's great. And now I'm just gonna import it into the project. So open up the folder here. We're gonna choose the same character as usual. Okay, it's imported. Now there are two ways I'm gonna try to do this. Whatever works is gonna be fine, I guess. First, we are gonna try it in the BP base, and then we are gonna try a different method, which is doing it in the, what was that one called? Yeah, in the state machine. So we really didn't need to type in state machine here, so I'm just gonna delete it like this. Yeah. So over here, it's gonna work the same way as our dodging from the RPG series, but it's a little bit different. So before we crouch actually, we are gonna check the movement speed, or if the character is moving at all. So to do that, what we are gonna do is we are gonna promote these two to a variable. So promote to variable, I'm gonna call it forward axis. And the second one, yeah, I'm gonna promote the other one, but first let us connect it properly. So just connect it like this so that we have it as a variable. And we are also gonna promote this one to a variable, and I'm gonna call it right forward axis. And what this does is it gets how much the character is moving. So yeah, it gets how much the character is moving to a certain direction, which is either +1 or -1. If it's 0, then the character is not walking. So what we want to do is after we press the crouch button, we are going to check if the number is 0 or if it's not equal to 0. And if it's not equal to 0, then we are going to not crouch, we are going to slide. So I'm just going to make a branch here, which will check these two values. So we're going to get them. And over here, what we need to do is we're going to get a value, a condition called not equal boolean. And we are going to make sure that it's not equal to 0. So float, just type in float here, and it should be float equal float 0. Yeah, I think this is how it is. I'm not sure. Let's check. Yeah, if it's not equal to 0, then we are not gonna crouch. In fact, we are gonna crouch. Yeah, we're still gonna crouch actually, but first we are gonna slide. So in fact, the crouching comes first since we want the character to shrink, but then we are gonna play animation. And the animation is gonna be the dodging. But the problem now is the speed doesn't change, so we are gonna set max walk speed. Yeah, we're gonna need to get the character movement first. Set max walk speed. Whoops, my phone. Okay, let me get it. Now, yeah, let us continue. We want to set the max walk speed to be double the speed, so we are gonna set it to, I don't know, 1200 instead of 600. And we are gonna delay until the animation ends, and after that we are gonna set the speed back to normal. So I'm not sure. Actually, we might need to set the max walk speed crouched instead of this one, but for now let us just do it like this. I'm gonna add a delay. I'm not sure how many seconds the animation is, but for now I'm gonna keep it 1, and then we are gonna copy this. Actually, we don't need this one. We're just gonna do it like this. And then we change this value back to whatever it was before. So it was 600, okay. Now, if we compile and play, it's probably not gonna work. Yeah, as you can see, there is something wrong with it. Yeah, okay. Actually, let me see how the blueprint goes, how it plays out. So over here, I'm gonna choose the debug object, and then actually, I do have an idea. Let us cut this part and place it here after the crouching. So if we crouch, at the instant moment that we crouch, we're gonna check that, like, if we are moving, then we are not gonna need this part, and we are not gonna need this part, and we're just gonna play the animation instantly. And we have the character walk speed here. I think the walk speed is not gonna work because we need the walk speed crouched. So let us give it a try anyway. You know, this place is way too small to test this. Now there's a problem with the uncrouching, so I mean the dodging animation. So first of all, we are gonna delete this part and this one also, and we are gonna get the walk speed crouched. So just type in walk speed crouched. Yeah, there we go. Max walk speed crouched. Oh, we don't want to get it, we want to set it. So set max walk speed crouched, and instead of 300, I'm gonna make it 1000, not 100, 1000. And then we delay. Then we put it back to normal. So we're gonna copy this one and paste it here. And then the target is this one. And then what we are gonna do, instead of display animation, I'm just gonna do it like this. And instead of playing the animation here, we're gonna do it over here in the state machine as we planned earlier. So after the crouch walk, we are gonna add a new state, which is called slide. And over here, we are gonna do it like this. Then we are gonna do this one, which is, okay, so let me get this straight. We have the crouch walk here. It happens if we are crouching, which is based on this blend poses by Boolean. But instead of the state machine, we also want to blend several poses or several blend spaces. So we have this two states, which are crouch and slide. We want to go inside slide and place the animation for the dodging. So I'm just gonna put it like this, and then we do it like this, as you can see. Now we compile and it works, it just works. But the problem is we want to make two conditions for sliding. This one we want to make a new variable which is called sliding, same as this one but for sliding. And if it's true, then we do the slide animation, and if it's false, then we do the crouch, normal crouch one. So for the false, for putting back the sliding to the crouching, we are gonna open this one, and then we are simply gonna get this one and do it like this. Then you can compile and you can see that the yellow part is gone. Now we have the sliding part. We are gonna need the variable for it. So I'm gonna make a new variable here in the blueprint, in the character blueprint, and I'm gonna call it sliding with a question mark. And then we are also gonna make a new one here, which is called sliding with two question marks, I guess. No, I don't know. What should I call it? Yeah, just dodging, I guess. With a question mark also. We're gonna need that question mark, it's important. But yeah, as you can see, we have it like this. Now, after we set this part, we set this crouching to be the crouched variable from the character. I mean, this crouching from the character, we set it to be this crouched from the animation blueprint. We are gonna do the same thing for the dodging variable. So we are gonna set it after we set the crouched, and the value here we're gonna get is the sliding variable from the character. So get sliding and connect it like this, and now the variables are connected. But the problem is that, yeah, I'm not sure what the problem is actually. I forgot to compile. Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah, it's fixed. Now we have this issue that, oh, first we need to put it like this so that we don't have this yellow error. So we get dodging and we compile, and you can see that it's fixed. Now that's all we have to do here, I think. We want to set this dodging or sliding variable to be based on this part. So if we are crouching, we are going to check. If we are moving forward, we're going to need this part more than once. So I think I'm going to make it a macro. So collapse to macro. We are going to call it check sliding, and I'm gonna place it here. And of course we are gonna need two outputs, so just connect it like this and it should make them automatically. Now we have true and false. If we are sliding, then the false just plays the normal crouching, and the true also plays the normal crouching, but then sets the variable for sliding. Copy this one for now, and then place it like this. And then after we do it like this, we are gonna set the sliding variable to be true. Yeah, like this, or just do it like this. I don't know, it doesn't matter. Let's just try it. Yeah, as you can see, it works, but it doesn't go back to normal crouching, you know, when the animation is over. So I think you need to add a delay, then you basically turn this variable off. It's really just a puzzle that you need to fix to get this finished. I mean, to get this working. So after the delay, we are gonna set sliding to be false, and we are gonna try it. Yeah, as you can see, it works. We have sliding that, if you don't let go, turns into normal crouching, similar to Crash. Of course, the speed doesn't work. Yeah, the speed really needs to be fixed. So to fix that, I'm just gonna double the animation speed. So where is it actually? I'm not sure. Yeah, it's here. Maybe we can do it here. Yeah, play rate 2. And that should fix it. Yeah, okay. Now that it's actually 2 is too much, I'm just gonna make it 1.7. And then over here we have sliding. Yeah, this speed, this one, how long is it? The sequence length is 1.4, so half of that, no, not half of that, I'm not sure. Okay, let's just do it by nature, so I'm just gonna go with 0.5 and, oh, of course. We also need to set the max walk speed. We're gonna get the character move. Oh, we have it here. Okay, no problem. We are gonna set the max walk speed crouched to be... Actually, I'm not gonna go with 1000. I'm gonna go with something even bigger because the delay is very small. We're gonna need something bigger, 1500. And then we delay, then we set sliding to be false, and then we set the max walk speed crouched to be the usual, which is supposed to be 300, I think. And yeah, I think that's fine. We are also gonna need a bigger surface to test this, so I'm just gonna copy this. Of course, my PC is acting up, and I'm gonna increase the size like this. Okay, perfect. Now, if we go to the end here and try to test it, you can see that it works. But the problem is that if you let go while it's happening, it just goes back to walking. So I'm not sure how to fix that actually. Yeah, actually I'm sure how to fix that. Okay guys, so this is me from the future and I want to tell you about a few things I've noticed that were wrong in this video. I noticed them while editing and I didn't want to go back and re-record the whole thing. So I decided to show you what my final code looks like, as well as what the problem is. So first of all, we have this macro that we made, which is check sliding. I'm gonna rename it to check moving. This macro checks the value of if we are moving or not. And yeah, I just want to call it check moving because we are definitely gonna use it more than once. I mean, many more times. So yeah, we're really gonna need it. So yeah, after you rename it, you should open it and there should be, okay, one moment. Let's go back to the movement graph. Yeah, we have this check moving. And over here we have check moving. There is a branch that checks if we are sliding. I'm actually gonna cut it out and place it before the macro because we don't want to use this just for sliding. So yeah, if we are sliding, then it is true. Then we check if we are moving. Oh wait, no, we do it if we are not sliding. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the entire line from the start and explain everything that I've done. So when we press crouch, we have pressed. If we are pressing the crouch button, we check if crouch is ready. So you want to create a brand new variable and call this crouch ready. It's a boolean, so make sure that it's true by default. And yeah, just check if your crouching is ready, if you are ready to crouch again. And if it is true, then you want to check again if you are crouching or not, because if you are already crouching, then it is pointless. So yeah, you just check it. If you are not crouching, then you set crouching to true and you crouch. After that, we are gonna check if we are sliding. if we are already doing a slide that we've done previously. So yeah, this is very important. Like, it might not seem important, but you really want to check if you have slided or if you are sliding, because you don't want to double slide. That would be a very big problem. Then you go to your macro here, which is called check moving. There is a problem here, and that is I actually added here before the the equal boolean. You don't want that. You want to type in or boolean, which, you know, gives you the option to add two conditions. So if it is not equal to 0, if forward axis is not equal to 0, or right forward axis. Oh wait, why is this called right forward? It should be called right axis. Okay, there was something wrong with me that day. Yeah, forward axis and right axis, you want to check if they are not 0. If they are not 0, then you do true or false. And yeah, that's the rest of it. If it is false, then you want to crouch. And if it's true, then you want to set sliding to be true, set max walk speed crouched to be 2000, and give it a delay, which is 0.4 seconds. I think this one, I chose the number based on the length of my animation, so you want to adjust it and do it several times. Then after the delay is over, you set sliding to be false, and you set the max walk speed crouched back to 300. And, you know, by setting sliding to be false, you can slide again so that, you know, you avoid the double slide thing. But it still happens, so after that we branch if we are crouching, like if you are still holding the button, because if you release the button, crouching will be set to false. We're gonna get to that later. But yeah, you check if you are crouching, and if it is true, then you stay crouching and you set crouching to true. You set crouch ready to false, and you delay, then you set crouch ready to true. And without this part, if you check it out, you can see that you can, if you do it like this, you can double slide while you are crouching, and it's a big problem. So what you want to do is you want to have this variable which gives you a cooldown time before you can slide again, or, you know, not uncrouch. Yeah, probably uncrouch. Let us give it a try and see how it looks. Yeah, if you dodge and let go, you cannot dodge or crouch again until the delay is over, and you can set it to be however long you want. Now we are going to go check the released part. Pressed released. Okay, when we release, we check if we are sliding. If we are sliding, then you delay, set crouching to be false, set sliding to be false, and uncrouch. And if you are not sliding, then you set crouching to be false and you uncrouch. And yeah, that's it. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video and that it was helpful. I know it doesn't look refined, but you know, if you adjust the values and the animations and you get good animations, I know it's gonna turn out better. If you have directional dodging animations or crouching, then you can set up a blend space for each, and that would also work pretty well, because you can just place the blend space instead of the animation itself for the dodging. So yeah, that would be great. Now all of this part, I'm just gonna select it all and right click, collapse nodes, and we are gonna call it crouch dodge. And yeah, there you go. Now you can just put it here and comment and call it crouch dodge, and there you go. We can also do this to make it more organized and rename them to crouch and uncrouch. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you have, please make sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you are new to my channel. Super special thanks to my patrons who are supporting this series and the RPG series, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Take care and have a great day. Bye.